All right, let's get to it. It's your guy, the 10X Closer, and I'm here with my co-host today.
Man, the one and only, your boy K.I.
Okay, that's what's up, what's up, what's up. So what we talking about today, K.I.?
Man, you know I like talking my shit. Let's do it.
So this is the current events segment of the GarageBillionaire Podcast, and there's been a lot of shit going on lately.
A lot.
Your boy Kevin Samuel.
Damn, that's my boy too, man. That's my boy. You know how I feel about my boy.
Yo, your boy Kevin Samuel's dead right now.
Yeah, man. That shit crushed my heart.
Damn. Yeah.
And they ain't making it easy on that, man.
But that's what it is when you when you in the spotlight, you know, you get the bad. The bad comes with the good, or the good comes with the bad, however it's said. But the crazy part about that shit is, for me, the way that he died.
Okay.
I feel like the way that he died is what's the word I'm looking for? Hypocritical of the women that he spoke about.
Now, what we talking about? What you mean?
So, because the way that he died, right? Yeah. So, and don't get me wrong. Let me clear this up first.
I'm trying to find out what's good.
In terms of like Kevin Samuels himself.
Okay.
He said a lot of shit that was valid, but where he lost me was with when he started doing a lot of things for the shock value.
But you gotta understand, it's entertainment.
I get the entertainment part of it, but entertainment at the expense of who though? My thing is, you know, when you get the rude women that come on and they fresh and they saying, you know, weird shit, go at them. You feel me? But then you get because I've heard some, like women, they really coming for advice, soft tone, trying to be respectful, and then he get into the crazy, like name calling and basically telling them like, you ain't got no future. You shit out of luck. You fat. You this. You that.
See, the thing is, he coming at it. His perspective ain't wrong. It's his delivery that's fucked up. His delivery is off, and he's doing it for the shock value as well.
That's what I'm saying.
Now let's look at it like this. His thing was like, 35-year-old woman, overweight. What high value man will want you? On the real, what high value man wants you? If a nigga getting money, if a man getting money and he doing his thing, he ain't gonna pick no overweight 35-year-old. It's the same thing, vice versa. Let's be a 45-year-old man overweight. What high-value woman want him? What woman with any dignity gonna say, I want to pick him? Come on, think about the shit.
Yeah,
man.
I get it, but those
his delivery was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And people's feelings got hurt.
It's the delivery, and that's the thing. But it's like when you tell, just like I was talking to my homeboy the other day, because, you know, he a Kevin Samuel fan too.
Okay.
Again, Kevin Samuels say a lot of valid shit, especially when, my thing is with it, is when women that ain't bringing nothing to the table, women of no value looking for men of value.
Okay, that's what he had.
I get it. I get that 100%, and I'm all for that because now you got this culture nowadays, the city girl culture, right. and all women think they're entitled.
But you gotta understand, city girls are young ladies. They young ladies, so as a matter of fact, they making their own money, so they can present themselves that way. Versus a woman that's not making money and overweight, a little older. You know what I'm saying? You can't act like you're a city girl. You ain't gonna win that way.
Right. But what I'm saying, like, it's not about the city girls, because see, that's one of the things too.
Okay.
It's not the city girls themselves. Right. It's the message. And it's not for the older women, it's for the younger women too.
Okay.
Because we're not talking about whether you old or fat. We're just talking about mindset.
Okay.
You could be young and pretty and ain't worth shit.
Right.
But you looking for a high value man, which in some cases there are some
works
high
out.
value men that just want something
it
pretty
work-
on their arm.
Listen, it works out. And this is what Kevin was trying to say. When you're young, you still got it. Especially if you take care of yourself. You ain't even got to bring nothing to the table because you're just pretty. And just being pretty alone, a high-value man will take you because you're young and pretty. And you look like a good arm candy for him. You get what I'm saying? But I'm getting money. Yo, I don't even want nobody my age. I'm being 100. I mean, I just
Right.
don't want nobody my age.
That's preference, okay?
And
but-
nobody can look at me and say, "Damn, KI, you tripping?" No.
No, of course not. It's not about you tripping. You have your preferences. My thing is when somebody called for advice and you literally condemn them. I think people get lost in the whole high value man thing because even a high value man has levels to it.
Yeah.
Because people keep throwing the phrase 6-figure around. You want a 6-figure man? Yo, that's normal. That's normal income.
And 6-figure ain't no money.
That ain't no
Yeah,
money.
that ain't no
That's
money.
normal income. So when someone comes, just like you had one girl that come in, and she was a lady. She was like, because he always tried to find the points, and he's like, yeah, she wants a high value man. How much she make? I think it was like 5 figures. She made okay money.
Okay.
But then he was like, he trying to get her. He trying to corner her. And he's like, do you know any high value men? And she was like, yeah, my father was a high value man. And my uncle was a high value man. And she's basically saying that, those are the guys that I look up to. And just like with me, I'm going to teach my daughter to look for high value individuals. But at the same time, I got to let her know that you have to bring something to the table also. And you be high value in yourself. You're not looking for a man to take care of you per se, but you have to be a high value person that's looking for another high value person.
Exactly.
So the idea, because I think people are throwing around women looking for a high value man like it's a bad thing. It's a good thing. For me, why would I want my daughter to go struggle with a dude?
I agree with you 100%. And ladies, let me correct myself. I'm not saying I won't date a woman my age. That's a lie. It's just most women my age really don't keep up with themselves. You get what I'm saying? So I might go look at something younger and well put together. But not saying I won't date a woman my age because, a lot of women my age still do look good.
Right.
Going back to what you were saying.
And high value.
And high value. So going back to what 10-Time Closer was just saying, I call him E. So
Yeah,
my boy, you know what I'm saying? Back to what my boy was saying. Like, I feel this way. I feel as a man, you shouldn't be looking or entertaining any woman if you ain't got your shit together. You feel
Absolutely.
what I'm saying? There's no purpose in you entertaining or, spending time with somebody and you can't take care of that individual.
Yeah.
It's just a waste of time. Eventually that situation just ain't gonna work out. You get what I'm saying? So as a man, I feel like you gotta get your shit established, then bringing a woman into the situation. You know what I'm saying? That's how high value men conduct themselves. That's how I look at it.
And I think that's how you become a high value man.
I agree.
That's taking a pass with, least resistance.
Mm-hmm.
Because the way that society teach you is that, you get to a certain age, you find a woman, you marry her, and then you start a family, you go and work hard. But things have changed. Life is not the same as it was back in the 50s.
See, not to cut you off, but like I say, every situation plays out differently. Mm-hmm. Our parents did it that way because of their situation. But if they were from here and had a college education or even went to school, they would have done things different. They would have been, okay, you know what? I'm establishing myself. Then go ahead and get a woman. you know what I'm saying, and bring her into my life. But they coming from Haiti, you know, with nothing. It makes sense to shack up, hey, let's partner up and we get these bills paid and save our money together.
Right.
Because they ain't really making shit.
Right. I mean, I get that too. And it's circumstance, but I don't think it's limited to them. I get what you're saying 100%. Because people and I mean, people in America, they do the same shit too.
Yeah, ain't
and
nothing wrong with it.
the problem with that to me is that it goes back to financial literacy, where we're not taught the right moves in life. Like, people are always like the whole high school sweetheart and this and that. You're taught that fairy tale shit.
Yeah.
And as time goes by, you realize that, yo, that fairy tale shit is bullshit. It doesn't work, because look how many people have been together when y'all was younger, and then after a couple years of each other, you know, y'all get married young, do all of this shit, and then it fails because y'all wasn't ready to do it, but society told y'all that, oh, you know, I love her, I feel for her, I want her to be my wife, let's do it. But going back to what I was saying, like the structure, like, to be a well, I mean, there's a lot of ways.
Well, right.
You know, to go about it. But what I'm saying, the path of least resistance is get your life together first.
I agree.
While you're young, have fun, do all the shit you want to do.
Yeah.
Don't have too much fun while you building your life, whether it's a career, whether it's a business. And then when you're established, then you should be looking for a wife, a mate to start,
build a family.
You know, build a family in. And if we took that approach as opposed to, you know, all of these kids get together and now you get pregnant before, you know, you get pregnant and both of y'all making $9 an hour. It's a struggle. There's a lot of people that make it out the struggle, but the majority of people don't make it out the struggle because they start off incorrectly.
Right.
You know, so, I mean, that's my take on, I guess, becoming a high-valued man or woman. And this goes for women, too.
Yeah,
you know, it's the same thing. I'm just saying guys because that's how we started, but it's the same thing. I don't want my daughter starting a family until she's done with school, until she's gotten into her career, and all it. Look at all the successful people. Look when they really start having children.
Right.
They got all of their shit together, and yeah, they might be a little bit on the upper and age side, but guess what? They kids is set.
But it's done the right way. I think it's done the correct way.
I think that's the way it needs to be done.
I agree.
You're gonna have a higher success rate.
Yeah.
Going that way.
Well, even if that relationship don't work out,
right.
it don't end up too ugly. You know why? Because she maybe came into the relationship with her house.
Right.
And he came in with his house. Mm-hmm. And they both got together, and guess what? All they did is maybe rent out the house that they already had prior to being together. Mm-hmm. And those two houses paying for their new house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It just make more sense to do it that way.
Right. And then, was it us that was talking about it the other day, this situation with the marriage and the two-house thing or whatever?
Yeah, we was talking about it.
Okay, yeah, because I remember having that conversation with somebody else because they sent me something, one of my other dudes in Cleveland, and, you know, it was saying about how, you know, somebody made a post about how being a married couple, you know, is stronger than being single. And it is true to a certain extent. Again, different circumstances, I guess would determine the outcome. But they're just making it seem like if you're married, then, you know, that's the way to go. But like you were saying, the marriage could be a disadvantage if you do it too early.
Well, I can't say that too. I say it for a man. It's a disadvantage to a man if he does it early because he's not done playing and he's not ready to just be with one woman. That's the disadvantage because I don't think any man under the age of 33 is not going to cheat. So That's the only disadvantage to it. But if that person have a strong mindset and him and this partner, they actually, the thing is conversation.
Mhm.
If they actually sit down and have a conversation and look at each other as business partners, also as, partners and, love partners,
Right.
it's going to work out. You get what I'm saying? I feel like that shit going to work out.
Right. But I wasn't talking about that in the relationship aspect.
Okay.
I was talking about it in the financial aspect, meaning that, getting married too young. And guess what? When you have to purchase your house, you have to do it together.
Okay.
When you file your taxes, you have to do it together.
Facts.
And you lose a lot of those benefits that you would do it if you were single, because now you're combining income, so you're taxed more, and a lot of different shit. Like, say, for instance, who says that you have to be married? If you guys have a plan, I feel like, because marriage is a business contract.
Yeah, it is.
Forget about love. And that's another lie that was told.
Thank you.
They and people could disagree, but guess what happens with all of that lovey-dovey? Like, you got the dude Johnny Depp that's in court right now. Just as an example, is when you get started, it's so lovey-dovey. You love that person. That's the best person in the world. But when it's time for y'all to get divorced, you want to kill that person. Now it becomes a financial thing. Who gets the house? Who gets the car? Who gets monthly payments, alimony, this, that, whatever. What happened to all the love?
Love, man. Something about love is just kind of funny, man.
How does the rich do it? The rich, they have all the fun you want.
Right.
But the rich, but going back to the rich, what do? Somebody from the rich family want their child to marry someone else's, a child from another rich family, and, you put them together. It's a business transaction. Y'all could fall in love later. Now, I'm not the proponent. Now, don't get me, I'm not saying that people don't fall in love and people do it every day. I'm just saying, and we're all talking about, I think we're just more on the financial structure of things.
Because it makes sense, though.
Because it makes sense, because if you just base things on love, you're going to be screwed in the long term. Because as many people that would be upset about me saying that, it's the truth. And people don't like to hear the truth.
It's the truth.
And they've been through it. That's the worst part about it.
That's how you got to look at it. I'm looking at it like this. Most people love to drink. At the end of the day, love brings problems. Most people love to smoke. Most people love to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Love, I get that. I get that we love that feeling of being in love. It's a feeling. It's just that feeling.
It feels good.
But that feeling eventually goes away. And when that feeling goes away, then all the bullshit comes.
That you talk about that initial butterfly, lovey-dovey,
that shit can maybe
all
last
of that.
for a couple of years. It maybe lasts for a couple of years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when that shit started to be like, oh, you know what? Hey, I love you, but yo, man, shits ain't right.
But I hear what you're saying, but when does that usually happen? What's the major cause of that?
The money.
Finances.
Yeah, the money.
Because y'all was so blinded in love before, y'all ain't set shit up the right way.
He look good. Oh, man, we look like a cute couple together. We ain't worried about the money.
We ain't worried about the money yet, or we ain't worried about the long-term money. We worried about the money, getting it, blowing it, buying nice shit, having fun. Going on vacation, bags, shoes, all of this bullshit, which ain't real money. But then when you get older and your priorities change, you realize that you weren't set up for the things that you need when you're older.
The priority change once the baby come in.
Now you're looking at the person like, oh, why you ain't here? Why you ain't got this? Why we here? Now that becomes, a large part of percentage of divorces is financial reason.
But I'm going to be honest with you, E. I feel like these conversations is a conversation our parents should have with us. And nine time out of 10, most of our parents didn't have this conversation with us, and most of our parents didn't feel comfortable with this conversation.
Right.
But this is a
That's
conversation.
the main part of it.
Yeah, this is a conversation where it's supposed to be easy because we understand that life, we all gonna go through life, and when we go through life, we're gonna find somebody that we want to shack up with, fall in love with, marry, and it's this large part of life. And the largest part of life, our parents don't talk nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? It's not even a conversation.
Right.
So I feel like it's the parents' responsibility when it comes to these type of situations to have these kind of conversation with their kids.
And that's where we're at, though. We have that mindset to speak to our children about, these types of topics. But you got to think about it. Our parents didn't talk to them about it. So that's why they're uncomfortable with it. And then they're just going through the, whatever they saw, whatever they saw, however life transpired, with their parents' relationship and other relationships they seen, they just mimicking it.
Hey, but they giving my boy Kevin Samuel hell, though. They giving him hell. They talking bad about it.
And we got off that. Let's get back on that
and I think the women are meaner. They are coming at the man with no filter, bro. Like, they disrespectful, man.
It's crazy.
We thought Kevin was disrespectful in some levels. They are disrespectful, bro.
But these are the same people that would want sympathy if something he had his point of view.
Yeah.
But you wanted him dead that bad? Because, see, a lot of the people that's so angry, those are the people that he was talking about.
35 and older, overweight.
But not even just that.
That ain't got their shit together.
But bitter because they know it's the truth.
It's the truth.
And they couldn't handle the truth.
It's the truth.
And despite, if somebody talked bad about me or somebody said something to me, even if I had a physical fight with a person, I wouldn't celebrate their death. That's crazy, dog. They're celebrating dudes' death, right now. But what I was saying at the beginning about it's crazy how he died is that, and my problem. So forgive me if I'm incorrect. I don't know the young lady involved.
Okay.
They claim she was Caucasian.
Okay.
I don't know. But what I'm saying, let me put it like this. I hope she was a high-valued woman.
Nah. See, we got it all fucked up. It's not like that. That's not how the game goes.
Yes.
This is for this is for the women that's chasing high-value men. You feel what I'm saying? And they ain't got their shit together. Now, a man of high value, that nigga fuck with all type of shit.
No, I get that.
Okay, then.
Well, no. I get that. No,
okay,
I get that normally. However, what I'm saying is, and that goes for a lot of people, we're all hypocrites.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is you're talking about the same people that you're associating with, or for lack of words, the same women that you're talking bad about, and a lot of the cases, because all the women he talk about isn't over 35 and fat and this and that. He just talking about a lot of
decision-making skills.
Yeah, the mindset and what they want.
Okay, so listen, the reason people had a problem with Kevin is Kevin's delivery, but Kevin been saying everything correctly. It's like, okay, you over here as a woman.
Damn.
What's up?
No, go ahead.
You over here as a woman.
Go ahead.
All right, go ahead, pause.
No, go ahead. No,
right.
No, it was a thought I had.
Okay, go ahead and say it before we lose it.
Nah, because what the thing is, and what goes back into shock value, and I think I sent you the video. I was trying to, but, I ain't got my phone.
Mm-hmm.
So I was trying to pull it up goes back to the contradiction. Because the video, and I sent it to you, the last is the same way he's talking about women, he was talking about men. and that was the other Kevin Samuels. He dressed different. He wasn't as sharp. Now he's the
evolved.
Sharp.
He evolved.
Right, but I get it.
Nobody
but
start off this going to continue looking the same way.
No, it's not about the look. I'm talking about the Kevin before.
Okay, the mindset, the way he approached things.
What he was talking about. And he wasn't wrong, but again, shock value, he had to switch it up and he had to get crazy with it. So all I'm saying with that is, going back to the girl, is that if you're a rich dude and you want to do it, you want to screw whoever you want to screw, you don't give a damn because you don't want a future with them and whatever.
Exactly.
But it's crazy when you talk bad about. Now, again, people are hypocrites, so they're going to do it. You could talk bad, like everybody talk about a hoe, but everybody want a hoe. Everybody like a hoe.
See, nigga don't want a wife a hoe, but nigga want a hoe.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but it's different when that's not your what's the word? That's not your thing. I can't find the word right now.
It's not hypocritic to me. Like I just don't see it this way. Same thing with some women. They want a good husband, but most of the dudes they fuck with are the rough-looking dudes, street-looking dudes, right? And uneducated dudes, because they feel like that dude's gonna kind of give this,
That's what they're attracted to.
That's what they're attracted to. But is that good? Is that dude good for them? No. Same thing with us. We attracted to the strippers and the big booties, but we know that's not the girl we're supposed to be wifing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's all.
So, but again, my thing is when you have a platform that talk about a certain individual, a certain type, yet that's the type that basically you screwing. Again, I don't know. All of this is allegedly.
Yeah.
I don't know the woman. I'm just saying if that's the case.
I want to see her though.
Right. And I meant to do my research before that. That's why I'm saying allegedly. I don't know who she is. I don't know her financial status or whatever the case may be. But and that's another reason that black women, if anything, because it was one point.
He like making comparisons.
He made the comparison with black and white. That's why a lot of black and white or other,
right,
just not black. That's why a lot of black women was in his ass, is because it sounds like you beating down black women instead of lifting them up.
Like I said, his delivery was wrong. His thing was not to beat black women down. That was not his intention. His intention was to get people to, what's going on? He was trying to get people to understand and see it in a different perspective, in a different vision. I mean, not vision, point of view. That's what I'm trying to say. He was trying to get people to see it in a different point of view. So he was harsh with it. By being harsh with it, people took it wrong. And that's all it was.
But what do they say?
Like we talked to, we got homeboys, we talked to like, hey, man, we talk crazy. And when we talk crazy to him, it's just like, yo, we not telling you, we not bashing you or anything. We telling you, hey, tighten the fuck up.
It's the truth.
And it's the truth.
Right. But, again, listen, I get it. It was all.
We do it with our kids.
It was, right. We do it with I think we do it with the people that we love.
Okay, then. So he loved the black women, all right? Ladies, he loved y'all. That he just.
He could.
He loved you.
He could, but one thing I'm not going to do, like they say, you don't chastise yours in the public.
I get it. I get that.
If you did something wrong, I'm not going to say you did something wrong in front of a white man.
I get it.
I'm going to pull you to the side. Damn, K.I., you can't do this and that, whatever. Because I don't want that white man to look and be like, that's having the
I get it.
So that, he may have loved black women, but again, it all goes back to the money. It all goes back to shock value.
Exactly.
And he was growing his business at the expense, I feel like, at the expense of black women.
Okay, check this out. Why we ain't giving rappers all this problem?
Well, I mean, I
I'm
can't
just
speak
saying,
for...
why black women ain't giving rappers all this problem?
Well, okay, say black women or whoever like that shit. Because
And niggas be
I'll
talking
like,
crazy.
And I'll be like, y'all the same dumb motherfuckers
My
that's
point exactly.
dancing along to the music.
My point exactly. My point exactly.
You know, so does it make it right? It don't. It doesn't make it right to... And then, again, it's all subjective and nothing will ever be right. We're always going to have opinions, just like with Kevin Samuel.
That's all that is.
And I think he welcomed the people that hate him because now he had more content. It pushes the fire. So what I'm saying is, no matter how people felt about him, even in death, that they're bashing him, that was what you signed up for. You signed up for that because though you made them your haters.
Okay, well, check this out, though, E, right? Let's say we got a racist man on talk show. He got his own talk show, and he talking some racist shit. You give him value by what? Listening to his shit.
Watching, listening.
Right? So if you guys didn't like the message Kevin Samuel was giving out there, all you had to do is do what? Not
stop watching.
That's
what I said.
That's it.
That's what I said. But the human instinct, I think people watch more of what they don't like just so they can have something to talk about.
Okay.
I think people in general, and I might get, you might Kevin Samuel me for this, but I think more so women like to put themselves in a position to be hurt so they can have, someone, a voice, someone to blame, someone to because again, with that, because I was watching the shows, I was like, no, you know what? That's good for the ones that come on and get chewed out and get, because y'all seen the show.
So the same way you saying they sign up for the shit.
They signed up, exactly. No, listen, it's not really pointing fingers. They signed up for it, and he signed up for it also because...
But remember, that's his platform.
It is his platform, but without the people, his platform is nothing.
So the people should not participate on his show.
But again, people are always looking for conflict. People want to watch something that's going to get them riled up.
People or black women.
No, see, I'm not even going to put
that's why
black women into it.
Okay, listen. Black women do love a little conflict. You know they love a little conflict.
I love
my black women. That's all I
I get that.
But y'all know y'all love a little conflict. Y'all know that.
I get that.
Y'all don't like it too easy. Y'all know that.
Right. And with that, I feel like I'm not gonna say I get what you're saying 100%. Because our black women is more stronger. Exactly. They always had to fight.
Yeah.
They had to fight, so they're not afraid of confrontation.
Yeah.
Which is a bad thing in a sense because, and again,
you trying to be politically correct.
I'm not looking for no trouble.
Me neither now.
But, right. Trust me, I love my black people. And the thing is, it's hard for me to publicly say certain things like that. That's we talk about this in the house. We don't talk about it in public.
I get it.
But again, to their defense, it's shit that's been passed down. The fight, the struggle has been passed down.
I get it.
The bullshit that even us as men put them through.
Yeah.
Is passed down to make them rough. To where the white women is always timid because their white men was always the ones beating on them. They had no voice, and they didn't really have to fight. Like now, black women, men did that to them too, but they had to fight. They had to fight for everything else.
It's just a different culture.
It's a different culture. Yeah. White women didn't really have to fight for shit. Right. Because now you could talk about women's rights and shit like that, but that's now. But back then, they didn't give a fuck about no women's rights because the way society was structured is for the man to go out and bring the bacon home. The women stayed home and took care of the kids, took care of the house. So what were y'all fighting for?
See, that's why he used the word modern and traditional men. And women, modern women want a traditional man.
That's the crazy part.
You get what I'm saying? Like, but you guys aren't traditional women.
Y'all aren't
You get
traditional
what I'm
women.
saying? So deal with a modern man.
Right. You have to adapt. They want their
You get
cake
what
and
I'm
eat it
saying?
too.
It's not fair. Let's be fair.
You
That's all
know,
I'm
you
saying.
want to play like the man in the relationship. Then and that brings me to my other point. Or I won't say point, but topic. The whole 50-50 thing in a relationship. How do you feel about that?
All right, man. Listen, like I said, if you guys, I feel like this. Fuck it. It's supposed to be 50-50. I'm going to tell you why.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at my woman as my business partner. My money is yours and your money is mine. So if my money is yours, your money is mine, we looking at it totally wrong. If we looking at it 50-50, the bills
Right.
still got to be fucking paid.
It got to be paid.
You just can't be fucking off money because you're earning the money, and because you're earning the money, you get to spend it. Because I earn the money, we pay bills with it. Shit don't make any sense.
It don't make sense. But
our money is going in one account. Well, I don't know.
Well,
it depends.
And even with the account thing, like I've heard.
Shit, I want my girl a hustler. I want us to be making money together so we can
together,
spend that shit together.
But see, I hear a lot of women talk about the whole she not paying, whether she has a job or not, she not paying bills. Oh, forget this 50-50 thing and this and that, whatever. I feel like that is so weak-minded and
stupid.
simple-minded.
It's stupid.
Now, my point of view with the whole 50-50 thing, or even the man paying all the bills, is fine for the man paying all the bills if he has the ability to do that comfortably, meaning he makes enough money to take care of everything and y'all could enjoy the luxuries of life. If he have to go out and work his ass off and pay all the bills, how do y'all save?
You want to hear something? I think that's a broke person mentality.
What?
Whoever think like that.
It is a broke person mentality. It's a lazy person's mentality.
It's a lazy person.
Small-minded mentality. And
they're not thinking big at all.
That
woman don't think big at all. Trust me.
Because the relationship will never grow.
My point exactly.
They're not looking to grow the relationship. They're just looking to leech out of the relationship because entitlement.
So let's call it for what it is. Women want to be leeches. Those women want to be leeches.
Those women want to be leeches.
And vice versa. They have men like that too.
Yeah.
Them leeching ass men.
And then even with that is this generation of women are finding, because there's a lot of women that make more money than men right now. But they're going to find these, that's why I say this generation is so screwed up. They're finding these guys that they are attracted to physically, but they ain't worth shit. Mm-hmm. And they ain't doing nothing, and they're looking to build a bear, build a man. Mm-hmm. Oh, you know, he lives at home.
You're already fucked up.
He ain't got nothing going for him, no ambition, no nothing, but he looks good, and you figure, since I like him, I'll just build him up.
Yeah,
I'll let him stay at my house.
It don't work that
I'll pay the bills while he get his mixtape out and shit, dumb shit like that. And I find a lot of these women get caught up with that. Yeah. The ones that are trying to find a man. Then you got the other ones, there's so many different aspects of it, but I feel like this generation and that point is screwed up. But back to the 50-50 thing is, my point on that is, if I'm working a regular job and you're working a regular job, 50-50. That is the only way that our relationship is going to grow.
That's the only way we're going to be able to get by.
That's how we're going to get by. But
see how expensive shit getting now?
Crazy.
Come on.
Now, because I seen this post a while back. It was some lady They live in a normal, I would say a below normal looking house, just dark, old shit, outdated, whatever. And she was on camera bragging about how her husband works, whether it was like 13 hours a day or some crazy number, and he take care of all the bills, and she don't do nothing but stay at home. And he's been doing it their whole relationship. And the dumb person would look at that situation and be like, oh, she got a good man, and she got this and she got that. And I'm looking at the situation because I'm observative. I'm looking at their environment. And I'm like, that's why y'all living in the condition y'all living. That's why he's going to die of a heart attack any day now. And that's why y'all probably won't have no money. Maybe he has insurance because he seemed like he has one of them union jobs busting his ass. But y'all ain't got shit.
So the
because,
question is, do she really love him?
Well, what's love?
Yeah.
That's the question.
I don't care about love. Hey, give me respect.
What's love?
Any day, give me respect. I don't care about love.
What's love? Because I'm looking at that situation and why she thinking, and then you're going to have a lot of people thinking, oh, that's a great man, this and that. But think about it in the financial aspect. What do y'all got?
Nothing.
You killing the man, and he killing himself trying to impress
what are
you.
y'all building?
What are y'all building? What do y'all got at the time? And these are older people. He looked like he probably in his late 50s, and she up there, and because she was saying she's been with him for, it was a crazy amount of time. And I'm looking at it like, y'all already on the later part of life, and look at y'all condition, look at y'all situation. Y'all might have a couple dollars in the bank, but if this guy goes right now because he was struggling doing all of this shit, trying to be the good man, now he fall over and die of a heart attack or some shit right now, guess what you gonna do? You gonna go find another goddamn man. What benefit is to him? Now, all men take care of your family. Of course, do what you got to do.
Yeah, of course.
But what I'm saying is, I'm looking at that situation that if you would have got your ass up off the couch and went to work and y'all was bringing in 2 incomes, y'all would have been in a better situation.
Or if he's working hard 13 hours days, and you're doing something else at home, you know what I'm saying? And he's sacrificing that so you could do what you need to do so he can get out of that situation at one point. But if you're not doing anything at all,
he'll never get out of it.
Bro?
What's the point? See, the point is for them to just say that they got this and they got that, the little bullshit, but never elevate in life. And my thing, all I could think was,
he might be better off by himself.
Well, but even his mindset is fucked up.
I agree.
Because if his mindset wasn't messed up, he would have been put in check. Like, hey, obviously he wasn't looking for growth himself. Because at this point in life, y'all don't look like y'all went anywhere. And I'm just basing on the environment that y'all in right now.
Right.
So going back to the whole 50-50 thing, yo, if y'all are regular people, stop trying to show off like y'all something else.
Yeah, man.
Y'all pay these bills. A relationship is a partnership.
It's a partnership.
Y'all supposed to be 50-50 if that's what the situation calls for.
That's what a partnership is.
It's a partnership. Now, if he mess around and hit big and whatever he do, he take off, great. He could pay for everything with no problem, but it's not a stress. Money is not an issue. But if you got a man where, money is always on his mind, he's stressed, and he has to take care of everything, how are you helping him? This shit is crazy.
Beyond crazy, man.
It's crazy.
I don't want to put myself in a position that way. I mean, I don't want to put myself in a position like that. Me, I look at, like I said, I want to get married again. I don't plan on ever cheating again. I want to do things the right way this time.
Right.
And me doing things the right way this time with my future wife, you got to be my partner. We got to be building. We got to be trying to take this to the next level. We don't want to stay stagnant. We want to grow. I want to grow with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? In order for us to grow, we gotta have the same mindset.
Gotta have the same mindset.
We gotta have the same mindset, and we gotta be chasing goals. Because if
Got
we
to.
ain't chasing goals, we dying.
Especially at this point in
Yeah, we
life,
dying,
it's like
man.
what
Moving
else is
backwards.
there to do?
Let's
What
get-
else
let's-
is there
let's
to
get
do than
rich.
elevate? Yeah, like lifestyle.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
all about lifestyle with me. You know,
Let's
so
get it.
that's what it is, man. But yeah, I just wanted to touch on Kevin and his untimely death, man, and that's crazy.
Man,
I ain't wish that on
I
nobody,
ain't gonna lie,
but
my boy, man, rest in peace, Kevin, man.
I mean,
Gone
don't
too
you
soon.
you got a
Gone too soon.
you got a podcast coming out.
Oh yeah, I got a podcast coming out. I got a YouTube channel. It's going to be called 40 and Divorce, where I talk about, all this, like from making the proper decisions and learning from past mistakes. Past mistakes with relationship, past mistakes with finances, just learning from life. You know what I'm saying, and starting all over and doing it right the second time around.
That's what's up. Now you could be the
What?
the damn, what's the word? Man, I can't think of anything nowadays anymore. My mind is just screwed.
It's all good.
You could be the New Testament, I guess, of Samuel.
Yeah, man, shit.
You can carry the torch.
I love Kevin's message. I'm saying to y'all, I love his message. I did not like the delivery too much, you know what I'm saying? But it was entertaining,
Yeah.
So I get it. If it wasn't for that, Kevin wouldn't be Kevin. Let's be 100.
Nah, you wouldn't.
He wouldn't be Kevin. So Kevin knew he had to put that shock value into it to make him who he is today. And God bless his soul, But Kevin was my guy. He ain't like Kevin like that, but Kevin was my guy.
Nah, I didn't dislike him. Again, I just didn't like his delivery.
Man, Kevin was my guy.
Not even just the delivery, some of the shit that he was saying. Like, yo, you don't have to, cause I'm not the type of person to belittle people unless I'm going at, now if you come at me incorrectly, I'm gonna give it to you because I'm fresh. When I say dirty,
Hey, but Kevin died in some pussy.
yeah, which again,
So, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, but
Because I ain't gonna lie.
some say that's a good way to go. I think
Yeah,
that's
I
a
mean,
terrible.
I mean, I hope it wasn't them gas station pills and shit like that. But
I think
y'all be careful with that shit now.
Right. I think that's what it was. Because a lot of
Maybe if I
people
had-
was talking about, something.
Yeah.
He's a
man,
high valued
yeah.
man, so it probably was, he got
You're
his
trying to
prescription.
represent. Yeah.
But a lot of people always they've been mentioning about like him always with the Red Bull.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like
yeah,
he was
yeah.
down in a shitload of Red Bulls, like even like during the show or whatever, I guess to keep him in. Yo, that shit is not good for you. Like
It's not. We got to take care of our health too.
gotta take care. And the dude looked healthy because when they said heart attack, and then I heard of how he went, I was like, nah, buddy had to go to the gas station because it don't make sense. It don't make sense. Like you look healthy, which always isn't always the case.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, for a heart attack, dude, you don't really look like you had any clogged arteries, and you could have.
He wasn't heavy,
He wasn't
slim.
heavy, right? He looked like he take care of
Yeah.
himself.
So it had to be something he took, or
I believe, and then we just gotta wait for that to come out.
or maybe he got poisoned or something. Who knows?
That could be it too. Well, that's what people are saying now. But what I've learned is when shit come out, you don't say nothing until give it a while, because there's gonna be a full story the first day the shit come out, and it's like, how you know?
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you get all this information from? And as time goes by, then the stories change, and
Right.
So I've learned to just kind of, I have my opinions, but I won't speak on anything. Everything is allegedly until you get the so-called facts. But um, I mean, that's what it is. I wanted to get into the other topic, but I think we should do that next time
Let's do it.
because
I mean, this was lengthy.
yeah, this
You know
this
what I'm
this
saying?
took more time than I
But
thought.
it's cool though. At least
But
we got more shit to talk about later.
yeah, so on the next episode, we're gonna be talking about these gurus that are out here taking people money, faking it. Now you got Tony the Closer. He stay on Jay, what's his name? Jay Morrison's.
Yeah.
He stay on Jay Morrison's neck because Jay got him for his money, and I feel him on that. But it's getting crazy, and I see a lot of things, transpiring on the internet, and I'm looking at a lot of these courses and programs, and yo, it's a bunch of bullshit, man.
All I'm
And
saying, don't give nobody your money. Don't
Yeah.
trust them with your money, man.
yeah, it's. But we gonna get on. We gonna have a full a full show about how to avoid these things, who to watch out for. If the shit don't make sense, it don't make sense. If it sounds too good to be true, it definitely is.
Be careful of the fast talkers.
Be careful with the fast talkers, and the ones that overtalk, all of that shit. But again, that's gonna be on the next episode. Thank y'all for watching. Like,
Peace.
subscribe, share, turn on your notifications, follow. What's your handle on all of your handles? I guess.
Well, on Instagram is I am Nesky Pettyhome, and please be on the lookout for 40 and Divorce. It's gonna be the new YouTube channel. Like I said, we're gonna be talking about everything.
And the current show that you're on right now.
Oh, I'm actually every Wednesday nights at 9 p.m. I'm on the show Talks with Lord D. You know what I'm saying? Check us out over there too. It's on Keep It 100 Radio. Well,
I'll have all the information.
Talks with Lord D every Wednesday night at 9 p.m.
I have all the information somewhere on the screen. And once again, if y'all stay to the end, thanks for watching. If not, thanks for watching anyway. Y'all have a good day.
Peace.
Yeah, that shit was getting lengthy.